Hi guys, Mr. Jaeger here, and no, this isn't World of Tanks, though you would be forgiven for making the assumption due to the layout. No, this is Iron Conflict. So, Iron Conflict, to basically summarize it, is what if World of Tanks, War Thunder, and Armoured Warfare was a real-time strategy game? So, basically, the game is in early access. To get the boring text out of the way, the game is in early access, was released on the 8th of this month, January 2021, developed by Angela Games and published by Imperium Interactive Studios. And the core concept of the game is fairly similar to World of Tanks, War Thunder, and Armoured Warfare. You are given a list of different nations to work with. At the moment, there are 2 currently available. The other 2 are still in development. They are based off semi-realistic things. I think for legal reasons they couldn't quite call them the exact same, but there's basically a letter in between the actual things. So for example, the M26 is actually the MA26, the M60 is the MA60, and you can see what the thing is. So we've got 2 factions at the moment, both having up to tier 8 in terms of units. And for those who have played World of Tanks and War Thunder and all the like, you probably will find this to be fairly easy to get into, and I think that is kind of the point of the design. Each particular grouping of vehicles and other stuff has its own selective tiers. There are split tiers, so you can choose, for example, with the anti-air, you can choose to go up into more ballistically focused things, or you could go into missile-focused things. You can have a light tank which then turns into anti-air, or you can have a light tank that turns into another light tank. You can have artillery that turns into ballistic. You get the drill. It's pretty much the same. And the interesting thing is, of course, that there is actually some noticeable differences in terms of technologies and tactics when it comes to the different factions when you play or for against them, which is pretty cool. And more importantly, it isn't just ground vehicles that you have control over, it's aircraft as well. And I'm not going to lie, they have some pretty good polish. We actually have some quite notable Cold War into modern day style units here. I mean, for example, we've got the F-16, which, yes, the FA-16, but you know what I mean, which doesn't look too bad, to be honest with you. Occasional texture loading, but nothing too bad. They even have the famous F-35, which, I mean, from my angle, I feel kind of old and young at the same time because, well, I remember seeing this thing in 1997 in a video game called JSF, which it was a concept fighter. So I find this rather amusing, to say the least, but it's funny. It's fine. But yeah, you can unlock this thing, and it has different, and the aircrafts themselves have various different upgrade kits, similar to other stuff. You have special slots, you have, different sort of, it gives you the stats. The thing I like also is that the game does give you the stats. Unlike World of Tanks, where they try and simplify it, they actually also give you the stats. At least, more so than other games. But then again, I haven't played World of Tanks in quite some time, so I may be talking out my arse here. I am sad to not see any A-10s, though, if I had to make a small complaint. I mean, I know at the moment they're going with, like, air supremacy or whatever, but they do have bombs and air-to-ground stuff if they should so want, and the fact that there is not an an A-10 is slightly disappointing, considering this is clearly America. But they do have all the classics. For example, the B-52. If you're a fan of the B-52, you can utilize this in the game. And of course, the B-2 stealth bomber, the famous one. Or if you've played too much Star Citizen, it's the Aegis Eclipse. But, we'll joke about that and other things. Obviously, we have the other faction, the Chinese, who have got their own air supremacy fighter as well, which does look pretty dope. Looks like an Su-20. Su-20? I can't remember. I'm not very good at modern things. They also have a kind of clone of the F-35. But it has its own sort of unique design. But it is fairly similar to the F-35, but it's obviously the Chinese knockoff edition. They also have their own version of the Predator drone as well, which, if we go back up to Eagle, it's the same. And then finally we have Infantry. At the moment, this is just scouts, but as I imagine, as the game is further developed, these guys are going to turn into more efficient stuff. But they do have their own special kind of unlocks. They have the ability to do their own little thing. And there are unique advantages to having infantry on the field. So this game actually does have a tutorial as well. Trying to remember where I found it, to be honest with you. This also the game. Yeah, also this game does have the atypical premium store. No premium tanks at the moment, sadly, for all you collectors out there. You do get a bunch of useful things in there. I mean, for example, there's this thing called a limited time reward bonus, which if I go to the depot, it basically gets this to double up your thing. So if you want to select whatever, yeah, you can use certain items. These are sort of things that you can collect or buy or get as a reward for finishing off various things. There's even missions. Ah, there we go. So you can actually hit the tutorial.
Welcome to the base, rookie. I'm your instructor. You're gonna learn a lot today. There's nothing like trial by combat.
God bless America. Anyway, so when you start the game up for the first time, you are actually given 5 tutorials to work with, and they do teach you pretty much everything you need to know to go into your first sort of game, which is pretty nice. And
welcome to the base, rookie.
I regret doing that. And as you can see, before I accidentally left the thing, you can in fact get a bunch of rewards, so it's worth doing. And then you have your atypical missions, where you can complete various other sort of objectives. Like at the moment, it's like a sort of a weekly thing, and as you can see, you can get some pretty nice rewards going into it. So the game does give you an incentive to keep on playing and keep on doing, which is pretty nice. So I thought today we'd have our first game. I haven't really done it, so I'm going to probably suck ass. Generic accessories. Oh, wow. Yeah, this is this is taking me back. Okay, we'll have a toolkit for you. Oh, Rammer. Where's the enhanced gun lane drive? Where is... Oh, there's vertical stabilizer. Okay, so I've just decided to cut the bit up to this point, just so that way we can save on time. So what I've done is I have upgraded in the tech tree to get the M46 pattern. I've upgraded what I can with the M1A1s, the artillery, and I have also selected the FAH-1, or the FH-1, fighter aircraft to be my sort of aerial forces in that matter. I'm going to jump into the battle. So this will be my first battle. It's a little bit, it'll be an interesting first time, I won't lie. I'm probably going to die, not going to lie. I've also gotten some components and generic accessories. This game has this game is very, very similar to World of Tanks. You have rammer. I've gone with composite armor to decrease the module damage and also increases the armor by about 20%, which is not a bad option. And I've got the auto repair speed upgraded as well. So you can choose the cheaper or the more expensive edition, just depending. I've also selected the right kind of ammo for it. My artillery, I could only choose high explosive, but I've been able to make it so that the dispersion is reduced, the rammer is increased, and the bullet, or the rounds, are also faster. And for my aircraft, oh, we're going in. And I have to get a resource domination. So the enemy have gotten a mixture of stuff. We're starting up on the right side, and we've got nothing but aircraft. There's their stuff. So where's my tank? There's my tank. Right, so this is the first time I've ever done something like this, so prepare to be disappointed. Right, let's go see. Position ourselves like so we can actually figure out. Okay, so they're all going to focus around to there. I'm going to make my way over to there. There doesn't seem to be any kind of things for like ammunition or... there's ammunition. There is an ammunition depletion, but there isn't a fuel depletion for the aircraft. So it looks like they're in it until the end of the battle. And you can choose to have them either auto-fire or not fire, depending on what kind of thing. So, for example, I'm going to turn my free fire off. I have given him the ability of a disruptor as well. So let's engage him. So this guy's basically just going to lose his F-86. Boom. Or that was a MiG, I think, possibly. So we're now going to make a move. Enemy aircraft are attempting to attack. I'm going to reload as well. So my aircraft is going to be... Oop. Right, around it we go. Let's go kick his ass. Anti-air is moving into position. I'm going to move my artillery into a semi-safe position. And my aircraft got another kill. Fantastic.
Awaiting order to fire.
Let's try and have a little shot at him on the Zim4. Now, armor values do actually work in this game. There is actually... You will do more damage to a vehicle if it is...
Awaiting orders.
Oh, this is going to be hilarious. Remember this from World of Tanks, guys? Yep. The old gem from World of Tanks is back. Okay, he's gone. Right, pack up. My vehicle moving. Get my aircraft to position. It looks like the enemy have decided to send mostly aircraft against us. Potentially. Whereabouts? My aircraft, it would seem. But he's... I somehow got that!
Yes, sir. On my way.
GG. Ah, bomber. These guys are very dangerous. If you're not careful, you will lose out. You will lose your troops very quickly. Bombers are very dangerous. Right, bombers are down. Good. And it looks like the enemy are also...
See the target from the air.
Reload.
Preparations complete, Commander.
We're also capturing the point, which is nice. I'm going to move my tank into position. And I'm going to reposition my artillery. And we're now going to try and see if we can pop them. So if we can spot the enemy forces. If we can spot that tank once again. Now this is where having the artillery... having the...
Open fire!
Ah! Balls. I don't think I can shoot through that. Yep.
Awaiting orders.
So now the enemy forces are making their move. Ah, they're also reloading. Good. Oh god, that's a lot of them.
Ready for orders.
Right, relocate to about there-ish. Let's start making the assault. Now there's enemy fighters there which can do me some nasty harm, so let's go pop them with the infantry. It's a 12 point whatever meter. So let's go up at top. There is vehicles over there. I'm going to try and see if I can go for this.
Awaiting order to fire.
Ah, missed.
That's too far away.
Yes, sir. On my way.
Set up. M46 got a kill. Let's get a flanking shot on that M46.
Not reach destination.
Select the other thing. Ah, he's got fucking shots. Right, I'm taking damage, but if we're capable... Ah! Bollocks. Right, taking my tanks. My tank is taking some nasty hits. Try and withdraw. Got the kill. Withdrawing.
For orders.
Trying to get some kills in on that. Tank has taken way too much damage. Right, select the high explosive.
Report. That's
Planes all in order.
Right, you're out of this fight. Get out of it. And there is, in fact, some splash as well.
That's on target. Ready to fire anytime. Awaiting orders.
Slowly does it. Get the kill.
Nice shot.
Yeah! Artillery got it. No, my tank is under severe damage. Let's get him out of there.
Awaiting orders.
Plane has taken some massive punting as well. That's not too good. Ironically, my artillery is probably the only thing that's less damaged.
Ready for orders.
Nope. Unpack. Right, about face. Get the frontal go.
Fly faster.
Try and see if we can get some shots in on that fighter group. If we can spot them, I can nuke them with my artillery. The battle is looking more favorable, but we could lose this. I'm going to try and pop my artillery in assault.
Not reach destination.
Planes all in order. Yes, sir. On my way.
Right, wait until we're in position. Try and avoid taking too much fire.
Affirmative.
We are claiming more resources.
Enemy scouts. Yes, sir.
Awaiting orders.
Right.
Preparations complete, Commander.
Enemy artillery has been sighted. See if we can pop him. Ah! Boo! We almost got him. If they can keep him lit up, I can spot him. My artillery accuracy is more or less perfect now. So... Show... Boom! Artillery knocked out. Good shit, lads. Whew. That was close. Okay, there's an artillery once again. Oh, hello, there's an MA-40. This kind of reminds me of the old days of World of Tanks, where artillery actually had a presence on the battlefield. I remember such fond times. Ooh. Did I get him? No, I didn't. Now there it is. There's artillery. Watching for retrieve movement. This is taking me back. Oh my god. Is he going to make the mistake of knocking on over another tree? I'm going to pop around shell. Nah, I didn't think so. Right. Probably a good idea to relocate artillery in case he decides to do counter-artillery, because judging from the armor, or the lack of... Yep. Those guys are fucked up.
Awaiting order to fire. Report. That's too far away.
Instant death for him. Right. Relocate the artillery there. You, move it over to there. And you do actually have rocket artillery. Despite what you may think, this actually does have rocket artillery. Okay, they do have an anti-air position there, but I can knock that out. Ah! Gotta be careful. The infantry are probably going to snag this one, but if we can try and reload just in time. I'm going to try and pop him there. Ah! Damn it. That would have been a really cool kill. Okay, he's set up. So the anti-air is definitely going to be a bit of a problem, but he might get snagged by artillery. By another artillery, I should say.
Open fire.
Boom! Got him! Okay. There we go. There's his artillery. His anti-air knocked out for knockdown for the count. Infantry is moving.
Ready for orders.
Okay, I'm going to eat some humble pie. This is fun. This is actually kind of fun. I am not going to lie. Okay, there is an M40. Ah, hello. Are you... Yeah, you're already set up. Okay, let me just...
How much longer must we wait?
So the battles don't take that long, actually. Right, if anyone could spot that guy again. Hello? Boom! Get in there! You fucking brilliant! Get the fuck in there, lads! Oh god, am I becoming the king of derp? Okay, no, I am liking this. This is... Oh god, I haven't felt this in such a long time. Like, this is what it was like when I was playing World of Tanks. This level of enjoyment. I haven't had this in God knows how long. So the enemy team are now kind of just mixture of lowercase vehicles, I think, and some other stuff. So they're probably just hiding away at the moment. And the game is more or less won for us. I haven't sustained any casualties, but every one of my official like stuff has kind of, with the exception of artillery, because my god. So now we're going to get the Type 59. Hey, good old Type 59. So I don't know if I'm assuming once we've captured both of the other teams, they actually do tell you how many seconds as well, which is kind of nice. Which is a bit of a change of pace. I'm gonna try and see if I can just get some scouts over to the enemy side, because there's probably a couple of AFKers, probably. Judging from... Yeah, the enemy team's more or less lost this. So as far as I'm aware, from what my friends have been saying, like Nimbus, who I think Nimbus has been playing this as well, this is like... There's two types of players in the game at the moment. The guys who are really good at it and have all the shit and have spent way too much time on this, or the guys who have who are new and are basically getting their asses handed to. I fear I may be one of those guys, and I was just on the team who was slightly less shit, but you can pair up with your friends, you can platoon up, and I'm not going to lie, some of the maps, this map looks really good. Again, this is early access, and it looks this good, it feels this good, it feels this polished. Again, there are some things here and there that aren't perfect, but at the same time, I think pretty damn good regardless, and there it is, my first game in this game with the first victory. We were the first to get 1,000 resource points. Yeah. So we won the day. All of my vehicles were safe. They didn't die. They didn't explode. They did do some damage. The most kill counts was my aircraft and my artillery. Them getting the rewards. But my tank got the most experience out of the lot. I got the MVP as well. My first game. Most kills in a battle. Domination. Jesus Christ. Oh, this is hilarious. Nearsighted. So this is a legitimate reward for being shit at spotting. This is hilarious. So in terms of first spots, MVP though, despite that, in terms of kills, I got 11 kills. Direct damage, I did 3,000. Assisted damage, Star got the most on that one. I didn't seize any flags, unfortunately. They did actually, in fact, seize. I think, no one actually... don't think there's any first seizing of the flags. But there you guys go. My first ever game inside this. And there's a whole bunch of different details as well. Matchmaking time compensation. So they will be aware of the fact that sometimes it will take you a long time to get into a game. So they might compensate you for that. There's obviously the premium versus the non-premium reward. So I obviously have the premium reward. Assisted damage, damage to unspotted enemies. So I was able to snag a couple of kills with that. And there's a participation one. Holy shit, that's brilliant. And I won a couple of the rewards. I got this one, which is a nice 30,000. And I destroyed 4 dudes in a single game. That is scary, but at the same time, wow. Okay, that's pretty cool. And it looks like I need to fix this stuff as well. Oh, there is a timer, though, on how quickly it does without having to do it. So... Oh, yeah, sure, it's probably going to be a case of you can either choose to fix it or not. I will just auto-repair, because for that. But there you guys go. So, Iron Conflict. It's a concept that I kind of like. I will not lie. Having had that first battle, I felt the spark of World of Tanks. And it sounds weird, but I seriously think it's worth a go. This game is in early access. It is, there's going to get further development down the line. At the moment, it's only like 11 quid. It's like currently £11.39 on the Steam at the moment. I would say it's worth a go. It's a fun little game where it takes the concepts of World of Tanks, War Thunder, whatever, but puts them in an RTS style management system, and I think it does a pretty good job. Obviously we'll see further down the line if the game has, does decide to make any more intelligent or stupid decisions, depending on your particular point of view. But I think this game it's worth a look at least. And I think it's going to be kind of fun. So, thank you very much for watching this somewhat impromptu video. I hope you do enjoy. And if you like this kind of content, let me know in the comment section down below. Let me know if you also want to see more of this game, because I am kind of intrigued by it. I'll try and get some more gameplay versions of it, try and see if we can try out some of the different style builds. And I'm sure that there's multiple, I'm guessing you can actually save the different builds. Yeah, you can actually have multiple different builds to go with, so you can actually select your own personal preference in that one as well. So there you go. There's preference in everything. So thank you again, and I'll hope to catch you then. This is Mr. Jaeger signing out. Have a good one, guys.